All right, watch this, bro. I got your next YouTube intro for you. Watch this. Yo, what up, losers? It's the you already know, Ricer.
What's going on, YouTube? No, for real, what's going on, guys? I'm here with what I think is the whitest SR20DET engine on Earth, quite possibly. I've been working on this over the past few months with my good friend Mike Cote over at Cote's Coatings. If you're local, definitely check him out. It does amazing work. But with that being said, my good friend Alex Marintet has shot an absolute movie of this engine and a bit of the powder coating process. Made an awesome beat to go along with it. So enjoy. All right, well, I really hope you liked that video. Alex is a very talented videographer. Now we are gonna segue into a bit of my staggered iPhone clips. This is gonna be stuff I've filmed over the past month or so, just of me ceramic coating the parts, assembling what I did remember to record at least. Hopefully you get a little bit of the insight to the process of putting an engine back together. So as you can tell, that SR is pretty bare over there. And I've been pretty lazy with putting it back together because I did want to ceramic coat all of these pieces. I'm sure a lot of you are thinking, how the hell is it gonna stay clean? I don't know. I got some spray wax, spray ceramic coat, if you will. I don't really know too much about this. I'm sure I might get some hate for using this Meguiar spray wax. No, it's not for real ceramic coating, but hey, for what I wanted to do, I'm sure anything's better than leaving this stuff uncoated. As you can tell, it's quite messy in here. I might clean up a little bit. We'll get started. I guess I'll start off with the block and valve cover and such. Wait! I know you're enjoying this content, but we have a quick paid promotion from RICERGANG Enterprises.
Why, hello there. Do you enjoy stickers? Do you own personal items that are lacking a bit of extra spice? Do you have 3 equal payments of $3.89 US dollar plus applicable shipping and handling fees? If you have found yourself saying yes to one or more of these questions, RICERGANG Enterprises has a sticker pack to suit your needs. Please inquire within at 1-800-RICERGANG or please visit RICERGANG.com.
All done the engine. I think it feels a little smoother to the touch for sure. I did a few coats on the valve cover just to be extra sure. New Year's Day. I'm back at it. Let's get started. Water pump's on. Whoa, what now? Oil filter housing on. I replaced the O-rings. A lot of stuff in this engine was never leaking, but I mean, when it's apart, makes the most sense. Got my filter here. Through on the motor mounts, just to make some room on the bench. Knock sensor as well. I think I am onto these water lines and such. Placing some of these, and I'm going to be painting that just to make it look a little bit better. Throttle body apart. Got the center shaft there. Hopefully I can put that back together all good. Gonna just get it powder coated. That guy waiting to get done. That should be it. See you next time I work on this thing. I have completely lost track of what I've filmed and not filmed. It's January 28th, I believe, somewhere around there. About a month after I started filming the video, but hey, it happens. Better than no video. So I am preparing to actually put this thing together. Now I do have the hot side on, not bolted on, just chilling there. And I am currently working on the water lines that go into the intake, so I can get that all hooked up and get the intake on. Cutting all these rad hoses to size. FYI, anyone seeing these fancy G Plus kits on eBay with all the freaking hoses and whatnot, half of them don't fit, so be ready to be disappointed, but I'm definitely making use of some of them here. And then I got 5.0 injectors right here, and we will toss those up in the fuel rail in a second. Got my screws, caps are somewhere. Just finished up installing the injectors. Pretty simple. Put a little bit of the supplied lubricant on them, on the O-rings. Shove them in there, pop the cap on, and screw them down. Got this little ISR regulator delete thingamajigger. So we're gonna be running an aftermarket regulator. Don't have one yet, but I'll buy one soon. Now that the water outlet end pieces are tightened fully and a little bit dry, I'm going to go ahead and install this guy right now. Well, I got the intake all wrapped up for the most part. I do not have enough time to get it on tonight, but it's no big deal. I'll be back at it in the morning. Basically just have to figure out a few more hoses that are routed to the idle air control valve. I do have to look at some old videos and figure out where all these brackets go. 4 brackets. 4 brackets go across the intake somewhere, so I gotta figure that out. And I can put the alternator back on. I got the belts coming in the morning. I'm gonna get some new nuts and bolt the hot side on. I will be ordering some of the DEI Velcro heat protectors for those lines. It's crazy, it looks a lot less like a video game or an ornament or a table of some sort. It's starting to look more like an engine. I'll be back in the morning. All right, I'm back at it again. Basically going over some things last night. I was skeptical about this hose. This hose right here. It's a little bit too short, and for how little of that hose you see, I decided it wasn't worth it to ball out with the white hose, so I'm going to cut this guy down and replace that. And I also don't know how to feel about these sketchy hose clamps, so probably gonna get rid of those. After some back and forth, I have decided I'm not going to run the coolant lines to the throttle body. So as you can see here, I got the little fitting here, barb fitting thing stuck in the vise, just twisted out. Took a little bit of force, but it's a decision I would have loved to have made before we powder coated the throttle body, but whatever. Well, I completely blanked and forgot to film. I honestly forget where I even left off, but it's done. Not completely, I still gotta do the power steering, but it's kind of tough because all the videos and photo references about this thing were on my phone, so I'd go to film something and then I'd have to stop and, you know, check back in my camera roll to look where something went, but everything's all good for the most part. So yeah, still gotta do the power steering. It's a little pile of bolts that I forgot to black oxide back when I did the rest of the bolts. So I will clean those up, get those in the black oxide, and get the power steering bracket on at least. All right, well, that's gonna conclude this video, our first real YouTube video, I guess. Definitely stay tuned for more. We're gonna have a lot of awesome edits, a lot of awesome content. If you liked what you saw today, throw a comment in the subscribe button, a thumbs up in the comment button, and smash that like button right now to subscribe. Thanks. If you liked today's video, go give us a thumbs down, and definitely if you think this engine looks horrible, definitely leave a thumbs down. If this is not your taste, I totally understand. Give us a thumbs down. But no, for real, if you think this thing's gonna have an oil leak, you better subscribe right now to see it. It's gonna be bad. I forgot to install a gasket.